Alright everybody, welcome back. My name is Gillis the Kid and I have another video here for you. This time we're going to be looking at the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. This is the 5G version. I'm going to be telling you some of the things that I like and some of the things that I don't like, and maybe you might consider actually buying this device. Now, the original Z Flip came out in February, which was the 4G LTE version. That phone came out in mirror black and mirror purple. This came out on August 7th. I've had this phone for about 2 weeks now and I've been playing around with it. And this is the 5G version. And the only main difference between the 4G LTE and this one is this one has 5G and an updated processor. So we're going to be taking a look at this phone. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is that it's small, it's compact. It is a flip phone, so this takes me back to around 2005 when the Motorola Razr came out. They had Nokias and Blackberries. You know, back in the day when phones were cool and they used to flip and turn and do all sorts of things. I believe around that time T-Mobile had like the sidekicks, so they were pretty cool too. And now Samsung has created this in that small form factor. So yeah, it does take me back to the good old days. Now this device, when you open it up, as you can see, it has a 6.7 inch display. Samsung calls it the Infinity O Flex. So it is thin, ultra thin glass, to be exact. Samsung says do not press too hard on the screen. This came with like one of those factory screen protectors. I'm probably going to buy a new one that's water resistant. But Samsung, you can go to one of their repair centers and actually get a free one if it's in your area. So yeah, 6.7 inch display, which is basically the same size as an S20 Plus and the A71. So if you have one of those devices, pretty much got the same screen. And then on the front, you get a 1.1 inch display, and it's small. You can see the time and the date. If you tap on it like that, you can swipe and it'll tell you if you got notifications or not. You can actually click on the notifications. It'll tell you exactly what's going on. And then if you swipe and click on it again, it'll say open phone for notification details. If you double click the home button, it'll bring up the camera, so you get the wide and ultra wide camera. I can click on it one more time and you can see me in the wide camera. You can also take selfies and stuff like that. And if you have the phone open, you can actually record this way, and whoever you're recording, they can actually see what's on the screen. So a couple of different features when it comes to that little display. I do wish it was bigger, but yeah, it's only 1.1 inch. And in this device, you're going to get the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 Plus compared to the 855 on the 4G LTE model. So you will get a faster processor and a little bit more speed. Now this phone has 8 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage. When I had the Note 10, I didn't get anywhere near using that much storage. Some people might want more, but yes, this phone does not have expandable storage. 256 gigs is all you get. And then on the front here, you're going to see one 10 megapixel camera, and that shoots in 30 frames per second. On the back, you get dual 12 megapixel cameras, which is wide and ultra wide, and they shoot in 4K video at 60 frames per second. Moving along to the bottom of the device, there's one loudspeaker and the USB Type-C connector. I wish this phone had dual speakers, or stereo speakers as they call them, but it only has one. It is pretty loud, so you won't have to worry about that. And then the fingerprint sensor is on the power button. So if you have the S10e, it's built in to the power button, just like that device. Now, I've been using this for 2 weeks. I haven't had a problem with the battery life. You're gonna get a 3300 milliamp battery. It has fast charging and wireless charging. So if you have a wireless charging pad, you can just put this on and it'll charge. Samsung also has that power share feature. So if you have a buddy that has the S10 or the S20 series, or even the Fold, you can use that power share feature and steal some juice from him. And if you have those Samsung buds, you can put that right on top of the device and you can charge it. So yeah, power share, wireless charging, and fast charging. They give you the cable and the power brick in the box. Now I want to show you something called flex mode. So flex mode is when you sit the device down like this, and you know, you can open it and then it'll show whatever you're working on at the top display. Let's see if we can open the calendar here. And then if I wanted to type something, you can see that we have the keyboard right there at the bottom, and you can see whatever's on the top. You can also open 2 apps at once. They have that little screen on the side here. A lot of Samsung phones have it. I don't really know a lot of people that use it, but you do get that little sidebar on the side. You can actually click it and open up more apps if you want. So this is flex mode, and then of course you can open 2 apps at once. As a matter of fact, let's do that. And then, so we can click right here and it'll say open in split screen. Then you can have another app open, or just open. So yeah, so there you go. You got 2 apps open at once, and you can sit it down. Maybe you can have YouTube at the top, and you could be working at something on the bottom. And that's basically split screen. And you can click right here, and then you can close it, or you can just open one if you want. So we're just gonna close out of that. Now, something else I want to show you is a feature where you can actually lock the app into the RAM. So if I have multiple apps open, let's go back and we'll open the calendar again. So if I have multiple apps open, I can click right here at the top and it will say, well, it'll say app info, and you can go into there. Or it'll say open in split screen view, like that. And then there's, if you hold it, well, some apps can do that. It'll say quick open for quick launching. And if you click that, you'll see a little lock icon there. That means you can go to another app, you can work on some stuff, and then you can come back and it won't close out any of your stuff. And you can only do that one at a time, because if you try to click on another one, it'll be grayed out. So keep open for quick launching. You can go back and unlock the app if you want. So yeah, it'll feed into the RAM, and that's a pretty good feature, because some people will open up a web page and start working on something. They'll go to another app and then they'll come back and all their work has reloaded. So if you lock the app, you won't have to worry about that. And this phone is not water resistant, so you definitely want to keep it away from water. Like I said before, I'm going to get a screen protector that is hopefully water resistant, so that'll work a little bit. And then this phone, and here's the price. It's $14.50, so $70 more than the original one when it came out. You can get this phone on T-Mobile, at&t, Best Buy, Amazon, and of course Samsung's website. Samsung always gives great deals when it comes to getting one of their newer devices, so you can definitely check that out. There is no word as of yet about Verizon, but by the time you see this video, who knows, that could change. And that's pretty much it about the Samsung Z Flip. It is different. Like I said, it takes me back to the days when flip phones were popular. I can't recommend this to everybody because of the price, and it's very delicate too. I'm gonna have some videos coming up about the different cases you can get, but there's a lot to consider about a device like this: insurance, all kinds of stuff. So yeah, it's good when you want this type of device, but this is definitely not something you want to give to the entire family, unless you're rich and you don't care about money. But it's great for me. I love it. Like I said, I haven't had any problems with it lately, and I'm going to continue to use it as my daily driver. But let me know what you think about the Samsung Galaxy Z Flip. I'm going to have some more videos coming up pretty soon. I want to thank everybody for watching. I love you all, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.